Problem 2-22. The amount of profit in millions made by Scandal Math, a company that writes math problems based on tabloid articles, can be found by the equation P of n equals the opposite of n squared plus 10 times n, where n is the number of textbooks sold, also in millions. Find the maximum profit and the number of textbooks that Scandal Math must sell to realize this maximum profit. All right, so remember, this is a function, a profit function here. So depending on the number of textbooks that are sold, remember n is going to represent the number of textbooks sold. And that's in millions. So if we look at this function here, and I'm going to take it and graph it so we can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, before I even start, I know that I have a negative n squared, like negative 1 n squared, so this should be facing down. So when I take it here and I've already typed it into my calculator just to save time, negative x squared plus 10x. I graph it, and you'll see the window I'm using here is going to be from 0 on the x-axis to 10, and then my y minimum is 0, and I put my y max at 30, just so you have an idea of what you're looking at here. And you see it's a parabola that goes down. Now, we intersect the x-axis at 0 and 10. So, and actually, you know what? Let's just take this. Let's pull this out here so we can write on it here. So, we've got here our function that goes through. It intersects right here at 0, 0. And again over here at 10, 0. Those are our 2 points, our 2x intercepts. Now we could have also done that, mathematically or algebraically by plugging in 0 here and solving it. So if they sell 0 textbooks, obviously their profit is going to be $0. If we take this here now and we're looking for the most that they can make, well, the highest point on a parabola is its vertex, right? So it looks like our vertex ends up being right up here. And what you'll see here is that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to look like it's going to be about 5 million. We have 5 million textbooks here. If they sell 5 million textbooks, that's going to be the magic number that they're going to need to make the most profit. So we got to figure out what is this value up here. So there's several approaches you can take. First of all, you could take 5 and plug it into your function here and see what the output is. We'll do that. That'll only take a second. So let's do the function p of 5 should equal the opposite of 5 squared plus 10 times 5. Well, this is going to be negative 25 plus 50, which gives us 25. So what this statement really says here, if they sell 5 million textbooks, they're going to make $25 million. So selling 5 million textbooks. Let's input text there. We'll bring in a profit of $25 million. Not too shabby, I'd take it. So now we got that there. That means this point up here should be the point 525, since both are in millions there. So on your calculator, a couple things you can do. If you press trace, and we've already recognized we're at 525 there. Oh, see, it's already there. But if you press trace, you can always input any input that you want. So if I press trace, I press 5, it allows me to input 5 as my function, and press enter, and it tells me what the output is, 25 there. Now pretend you're not at the very top there, you're somewhere else. You can also find the maximum or minimum of parabola or any function by doing second trace and then going to this calculate menu. And now, since our parabola opens down, we want to find our maximum point. So number 4. They're going to have us create a left boundary. So here's our highest point, so we just need to create a boundary to the left of it, so that's enter. And then I need to move it over to create a right boundary, so I need to move past my point. Press enter. Let me enter one more time. And you see the maximum there, it says 5.000036. That's just because sometimes the calculator has a hard time being exact when it's finding points on the graph, but you see it matches up with what we have there. You can also check your table and look at 5 or at 25 million. So selling 5 million textbooks will bring a profit of $25 million. And that is answering the question that we have for problem 2-22. If you have additional questions, make sure you ask your teacher. Otherwise, thanks for watching.